Draft over. Let's look at what the Dolphins did and potential undrafted free agents. What is up, Finn fans? Miami Dolphins are done with the NFL draft. That happened earlier today. Right now is the point where all these undrafted free agents are starting to commit and sign to teams. I'm not going to go over that until it's fully done. Dolphins have made some moves here and there. Follow me on Twitter. I retweeted a ton of them. But like I said, once the dust has settled, probably Monday, probably either tomorrow or Tuesday, I'll give you the full list of undrafted free agents the Dolphins got and what my thought process is on them. But right now, this video, we're going to go over the 4 draft picks. It sucks. It was only 4 draft picks. But we're going to go over the 4 draft picks, and I'm going to give you my grade for the Miami Dolphins draft. This was an interesting draft. Again, 4 draft picks starting in the 3rd round, 3rd, 4th, 2 7ths. And Dolphins didn't trade up, back, nothing. They stayed pat where they were and just took the players that fell to them. So we're going to jump right into this 3rd round. Talked about this yesterday. Pick 38, Channing Tindall, linebacker out of Georgia. Love the pick. Chanel was on the board, so it was between Channing Tindall and Leo Chanel. Leo Chanel ended up going the very next pick to the Kansas City Chiefs. But I do like the Channing Tindall pick. I love his speed. I love his athleticism. Sideline to sideline player. Is going to be dynamic on this defense. Dolphins are really starting to make this team as a whole really fast. I could see him being a quarterback spy, especially with the quarterbacks we're playing this year, Lamar Jackson and my brain's not working. Lamar Jackson, I don't know if we're going to play Deshaun Watson. Josh Allen twice, having Channing Tindall be able to cover all of these guys and, scan the field along with Javon Holland, Jalen Phillips, and Jerome Baker. Really, really good addition there. Then in the 4th round, a surpriser for me. I got some flack for it on Twitter because I was surprised by this. West was still on the board from Arizona State, the center. Zach Tom was still on the board, another center from Wake Forest. Lindstrom, who I think is still an undrafted free agent. He hasn't really committed anywhere. We're still on the board. And the Dolphins in the 4th round, the 125th pick, took Eric Uzukoma. I think that's how you say his name. Yeah, Ezukoma. Wide receiver out of Texas Tech, which surprised me. I didn't think the Dolphins were going to take a wide receiver at all in this draft. The Dolphins have 10 wide receivers on the team before taking Ezukoma, and they pulled the trigger on this type of player. Now, am I upset with the pick? Do I think he's a bad player and the Dolphins shouldn't have taken him? No. That's not what I'm saying. A lot of people misconceived that on Twitter when I was more asking the question why, when we have 1 center on the roster and we have 10 wide receivers. I thought there was bigger needs somewhere else. But he's extremely dynamic. A lot of people want to compare him to Debo. We need to stop doing that. Even Mike McDaniel said, I'm not looking for the Debo on this team. I'm looking for what I got, but he's fast. We're in a 4.55, so he's got that speed. He's got the athleticism. He's got a decent size at 6'2", so I understand the pick because it does fit into what the Dolphins are doing on offense, and he seems like a prototypical Mike McDaniel wide receiver. I just thought there was some other players that were on the board that could have fit more of a need, but hey, if he's if he was at the top of the Dolphins BPA at that point, by all means, just was a head scratcher for me. And then round 7, pick 3, 224 overall, they take Cameron Good, edge out of California, essentially an outside linebacker, 6'3", 240. Decent edge rusher. Again, this is a 7th round pick. I'm not going to look too far into this. These are essentially guys that the Dolphins don't want to compete for, undrafted free agents. And then the final pick, Skylar Thompson, quarterback out of Kansas State. So the Dolphins take a quarterback, and it's funny because the only team that didn't take a quarterback with a young quarterback as the starter was the Bengals. Herbert has a backup that they drafted. Mac Jones has a backup that they drafted. All of these quarterbacks have backups that they have drafted. In the seventh round, they take Skylar Thompson, who I'm hearing is a good dynamic. It's got legs. He can be very mobile as well as a good arm. Didn't look too much into that. I didn't think the Dolphins were going to take a quarterback, even though some of my mock drafts I did take a quarterback, and I got some flack for that. So that was it. Again, 4 draft picks, wasn't much there. Now my overall grade, right? This draft didn't wow me. It didn't blow me out of the water. Besides the Channing Tindall pick, everything else I was expecting them to go another way, and they went the other way. I predicted the Channing Tindall pick. That's why I was like, yes, this makes sense to me, and I actually like the pick. So I give the Channing Tindall pick like a B+. The Eric Azukoma, I give a solid B. He's a very good player. I think that, it's kind of like the Hunter Long situation last year where it's a solid player that they picked up. I just thought there was other players that could fit more of a need on the board. And then the seventh round, again, it's just like a kind of like a B to me. Cameron Good and Skylar Thompson. Skylar Thompson's probably going to be a practice squad player when the season starts. Just going to compete, get that 4th quarterback in there. Some people were on, why do we have 4 quarterbacks? Got to spread the ball out. There's going to be 90 players on the field. 4 quarterbacks, you have more opportunities to see the wide receivers, see the plays happen in practice. So the 7th round, again, I think overall I would give this draft a B, a solid B. I don't think a B+. Definitely not an A. I think they stuck to their BPA. Again, I don't know what their BPA is. We all have different thought processes on players that we liked. Like West. Some people had West, the center out of Arizona, as a 3rd round talent. He didn't get drafted. He had horrible snap control problems. You snap the ball over the quarterback's head consistently. Maybe that's why he fell out. Dean had injury concerns with his pectoral injury and all that stuff. He fell all the way to the 3rd round. There's a lot of play. Jermaine Johnson fell to 25, 26 when the Jets took him. So we all have different BPAs. We all have different big boards than the actual scouts and the players do, the coaches do. So I didn't see the draft going this way. I thought they would have addressed more needs, being that we have 1 center. Again, there's J.C. Treader still out there. I'll talk about that in a second. But I give this draft a good, solid B. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's a good, solid B. But again, starting in the 3rd round, there is nothing really to hate or love. I think they filled some depth positions, and that's what their thought process was going into this draft. So comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Now, yes, like I said, there are some undrafted free agents being signed. I will roughly give you a few names that I know have already committed to signing to the Dolphins. Verone McKinley, the 3rd safety. He played with Javon Holland. He's going to Miami. I think Saquandre White, the running back, he's going to Miami at 6.6 yards per carry. Dolphins bring in a punter, Tommy Hotherly. He's coming to Miami. Lineman, Blaze Andres is coming to Miami. Texas A&M Commerce defensive back signs with Miami. Kaderi Coho. Arizona State offensive lineman Kellen Deesh. Now that's a big one. Kellen Deesh is a big one because I know that he was still on the board and some people had him ranked high. Let me pull that up. Now again, I'm going to go full detail on all of the signings when they actually happen because there's going to be more that are going to happen as I'm literally recording this. Bringing in Kellen Deesh, PFF had him ranked 77th on their Big 100. They had him as a 3rd round pick, and the Miami Dolphins were able to pull him in as an undrafted free agent. So Arizona State Kellen Deesh, huge bring in for the Miami Dolphins. Moves like an athlete in space. This is the guy you want leading in a screen zone. Hands are ultra quick to reset and realign leverage. Plays with a tremendous base as a run blocker. Elevates some size issues. Here's his negatives. Slim even after years upon years in college weight room. Again, he is 6'7", 301 pounds. Holy crap. Kalen Deesh. Holy crap, that's a big man. No pop to his punch. Hands can be swatted away too easily. 6-year senior coming out. Yes, he is 24, going to be 25. But Kalen Deesh, what a steal in undrafted free agent signings for the Dolphins. Holy crap, holy. I don't know about Donovan West. I don't know about JoJo Damone. I don't know about Alex Lindstrom. Those are guys that I still want the Dolphins to bring in. But again, when I get the full list of undrafted free agents, I'll get it to you. But the one that really pops out to me is Kalen Deesh, offensive lineman. He might be competing to right tackle. Ran a 4.89, 6'7", 301 pounds. Holy crap, holy. But that's what I got for you. Again, I think this is a solid B draft. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. But other than that, I will see you probably tomorrow talking about the undrafted free agents we signed. But like usual, guys, stay classy. F it's out.